Like, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
And we can understand each other. But you won't know me.
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say until you feel what I'm trying to say. It's the only thing like that I know of.
I know I think that should be a bigger slogan for jiu-jitsu is you have to feel it. You have to feel it.
Well, that's what the old guys are saying. You know, but many in the community have criticized the old guys. They're selling snake oil, the invisible jiu-jitsu stuff, and like that stuff's real. Like that is jiu-jitsu. Right. It can't be taught on video. But it's impossible.
Right. Because it's
I'll become as good as I can at conveying the information to you.
It's like what you're showing with the judo stuff.
Good.
Yeah.
Exactly, dude.
Because the way that he can't
that can
teach
only
that
be
to you.
felt.
He can't
it's
teach
impossible.
that because it's literally in his body. He's got his body and reaction to everything.
Dude, that's what Eddy keeps saying when he's talking about it has to be in your DNA.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's talking about. Yeah. Like it is you.
Yeah.
Like this move, you don't do this move. The move does you, man. Like, you know,
that's true.
the move is using you. That's what your DNA is.
That's so Eddy. Like because his stuff is his freaking DNA. You know, and he's got this one path that's you think about people and how much do you have a path that's you would say is my DNA. It's not as much as your DNA as it is to Eddy and his.
Yes.
You know, and that's the level of DNA he has it in the sense of his past. So I think that's a good way to think about it in the sense of like, man, I need to have that kind of DNA. And I do have a pretty straight DNA, and that's what we're always feeling out. We're feeling out our holes in the DNA structure, right? Mm-hmm. And we got these parts of our DNA. That's a cool way to think about it, DNA structure.
That's Eddy Bravo.
That'll help me. Yeah. I'll put that more that way. Because that's the thing. That's what we're trying to get to is one consistent circle, and we feel like, damn, we're done. Like in the sense of like, I have the path all the way through. We'll never be done. Of course, we'll be working on things, but like guys like, for example, like Machado, he's got a path that has not changed for like 20 years. Like maybe add some things at the end of the ropes or whatever, but the main path hasn't changed in forever. You know, and so he found something, a consistent one game, consistent through. And there's different versions of that one game. So it's like kind of what we're all, I think, you know, in between us, like we're usually still working on in-betweens of ours. We're still figuring out that one rope. Yeah. We can go, okay, now I'm going to march down this for the next. It hasn't, basically, I think we just hit breaking lines. That's the only thing that changed our DNA. We think it's like, we think we got maybe, a lot of us know that we haven't found it yet. We're still working in the middle. But I just mean that's an interesting point once you get to that where you've been like a certain amount of years, where you feel like, nothing's changed in my game. Because a lot of these guys are like that, like John Jock is, you know, in a sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. Even just watching Eddy's rubber guard, how much it's changed, just his rubber guard. Yeah. So it does change, but the feel never, the DNA just deepens. The heart is the same, I guess.
Yeah, the ends of the ropes really.
The heart is he's coming from the same spot.
Yeah, it's still
maybe a bit of a different movement with his hand or a different movement with his leg, but the feeling is deeper and better always.
Interesting how that works. Okay.
I love you, Plaster.
All right, later, Brandon.
See you guys.
Peace, man. See you soon.